Hi everyone, it's me Wendy from Bake with Bakabee. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time to watch my video, welcome. Great to see you guys here. I have a question for you today. How would you like your brownies? Shamelessly naked or extravagantly overdressed? Let me explain it a little bit more. For today's video, I am going to show you how to make classic dark chocolate brownies and dark chocolate brownies covered with melted chocolate with walnuts. In other words, classic Bakabee's two ways. Okay, let's get baking.
Let's preheat the oven at 180 degrees Celsius first. Now prepare the baking tin. Choosing a right tin is very important. Here I am using a non-stick shallow square baking tin for the brownies. I tried to use this movable base cake tin, but it didn't work. So I highly recommend to use a shallow tin to bake the brownies. Okay, back to the shallow tin. Grease it with butter and line it with the sheets of parchment paper. Although it is a non-stick one, why do I still need to do it? Want to know why? Just keep on watching. Roughly cut out the four corners of the parchment paper and then place it in the tin. Then cut out the excess, but it is totally optional. I just want to make it look neat. Then it is ready to go. Let's start with the classic dark chocolate brownies. It is light in texture and rich in flavor. Who can resist that? Let's prepare the ingredients. Ready 200 grams good quality of dark chocolates. Remember, the better qualities of chocolate you use, the tastier brownie you will have. Roughly chop them into small pieces. It will melt easily in the next step. Place the chopped dark chocolate in a mixing bowl. Add the cocoa powder, espresso powder, and hot melted unsalted butter into it. If you don't have espresso powder, instant coffee powder is also fine. But if you don't want to add any caffeine to the brownies, you can just simply omit this. The coffee just enhances the flavor of the brownies. Stir the mixture well until everything is melted. In another mixing bowl, add the dark brown sugar, granulated white sugar, six large eggs, and pure vanilla extract. Use the high-quality vanilla extract. Try not to use the artificial one because it will affect the taste. Beat the mixture with a hand mixer at medium speed until it is light and fluffy. Yes, light and fluffy, just like a pancake batter. Be patient, it takes around 8 to 10 minutes. By doing this, you are actually beating a lot of air into the batter, so that the texture of the brownies will become very tender and not dense at all. Now you can see the mixture becomes lighter in color and incorporate more air into the batter. All we need to do is keep beating. Alright, after around 8 minutes non-stop beating, the batter finally becomes pale in color, incorporate even more air bubbles, and thicken in texture. This is what we are looking for. Now it's time to add our star of the show, dark chocolate mixture. Wow, it smells incredibly good. I wish you could smell it. Wow, actually the bowl is so heavy, but I don't want to waste any of this gorgeous chocolate mixture. Just hang tight. What next? Just keep beating at low or medium speed until they are well combined. Now you need to move around your mixer up and down in order to get all the chocolate mixture is well incorporated with the egg mixture. Wow, the batter smells like a chocolate heaven. Very rich, intense chocolate flavor all the way through. Now get a sieve to sieve all the dry ingredients into the mixture. Avoid getting any lumps. Now you see cocoa powder tends to have more lumps. Just use your fingers to press it through the sieve. It's almost the final stage of making the batter. Gently fold the sieved flour mixture into the batter with the spatula. I found there is an easier way to do it, which is turning the bowl while you are folding the mixture in. Be gentle because you don't want to beat all the air out at this final stage. Turning and folding until all the ingredients are well incorporated. Don't forget to scrape the sides and the bottom of the bowl to make sure everything is well combined. Wow, this thick and rich chocolate bowl. Who doesn't want to dive into it? Now pour this thick and rich chocolate mixture into the prepared baking tin. Use an offset spatula to spread the batter evenly in the tin and smooth the top. Finally, it comes to the exciting part. Let's get the brownie batter into the oven. Bake it for 20 minutes first. After 20 minutes, remove the tin from the oven using oven mitts. Drop it from a height of about 12 inches onto a heat-proof surface. Do this 2 to 3 times until the brownie slightly deflates. Sprinkle sparingly with some sea salt flakes. Don't overdo it. You can always adjust the taste over time. Now return the brownie to the oven and continue to bake it for another 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, the brownie is finally done. To know when it is ready, insert a skewer into the center of the brownies. It should come out slightly dirty with fudge but without any wetness. Don't overbake as brownie will continue to cook as it cools. Let it cool down in the baking tin for 10 minutes. I know it is quite tempting, but we need to wait. Use the parchment paper to lift up the large brownie and cool it on a wire rack for 30 minutes. Now you know why I need to line the baking tin with a sheet of parchment paper. When the brownie is cool enough to touch, move it onto another wire rack in order to remove the parchment paper underneath. Finally, it's the time! Get a sharp knife to cut this big brownie into 16 equal pieces. Let's have a closer look. Even layer, slightly crispy on the top, tender and light in texture, rich chocolate in flavor contrasts with Moorish hints of sea salt. Simply irresistible. Let's move on to the extravagantly overdressed one, classic brownies covered in melted chocolate with walnuts. Here I've prepared 20 grams of toasted walnut and I roughly chop them into small pieces. And I put the dark chocolate and the butter into the microwave for 10 to 15 seconds at a time until they are completely melted. Here I'm going to show you how to make the brownies look fancier. Prepare a glass, it helps to hold the piping bag. Pour the melted chocolate into the piping bag. But if you don't have a piping bag, a Ziplock bag can also do the job. Then take the piping bag out and twist the end and secure it with a clip. Cut a tiny hole at the end with a pair of scissors. Remember, do not cut it too big. You can always go back to cut it bigger. Now you can drizzle the melted chocolate onto the brownies. Wow, They look so delicious. Don't stay. To add the final touch on it, sprinkle the chopped walnut on top. Here you have classic brownies covered with melted chocolate with walnuts.
Alright, that's it. Which one would you like more? Underdressed, overdressed? Actually, I like them both. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please give me a big thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. And make sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos by me. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye!